Good morning, sir.
Good morning, your name?
Sharmila, sir.
Okay, Sharmila, can I have your resume?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, Sharmila, can you introduce yourself?
So my name is Sheikh Sharmila. I am from Kavali, which is famous for beautiful temples and nature. I recently completed my graduation in BSc MScs in Sri Chaitanya Degree College from Vikram Singapore University, sir. Um, along with my degree, I also completed a CSP project and internships. That is short-term internship and long-term internship based on Salesforce developer and global service desk. Coming to my technical skills, I am good at manual testing and automation testing and basic Python also, sir. Coming to my hobbies are listening music, cooking, painting, spending time with social media apps. My strengths are I am a self-motivated person and quick learner.
Okay.
That's it about me, sir.
Okay, Sharmila, how much rate yourself in testing out of 10?
Out of 10, I will give 9, sir.
Okay, fine, Sharmila. Can you tell that what is defect life cycle?
What is while executing the test cases, if expected result and actual result is not same, test engineer identify the defect in that. Test engineer open the application and assign the defect to the developer. Developer has to accept the defect and start fixing the defect. After fixing the defect, developer resend the application to the test engineer. Test engineer will retest the application. If the defect is working properly, he will close the application, and if the defect is fixed not properly, the application will be reopened, sir. Until the process will continues, all the defects are cleared in the application. That's it, sir.
Okay, suppose if I find it, assume that you are a testing engineer.
Yeah, sir.
If you find it defects, how you can raise a defect to the developers?
By severity and priority.
So what is severity and priority?
Severity tells how much the defect affecting to the customer business, sir. And priority tells that which defect has to fix by the developer first. We have to fix the priority for the defects.
Okay, how you can set severities and priorities? What are its types?
Sir, types of severities are critical, blocker, major, minor, trivial. Types of priorities are high, medium, low.
Okay, fine. Can you explain a STLC?
STLC. STLC is software testing life cycle, and it is the process of testing the software application, and it has different phases and stages. First one is system study. Second one is a write or a test planner. Third one is execute, write or plan test cases. Prepare RTM. Execute test cases. Execute test cases. Defect tracking. After that, test execution report. After that, retrospective meetings. In system study, if the customer give the requirement, he will study the documents thoroughly, and he will discuss all the documents given by the customer in system studies. In a test plan, what testings we have to done in for the application, we will plan before the giving the application to the test engineer. It is done by the senior developers in testing fields. To prepare test cases, first we need to write scenarios. First, it is a step-by-step procedure to test an application. The requirement is done. Scenarios are converted into test cases. In test cases can be write by using test case template or using tools like QC, ALM, Zira, sir. And prepare RTM, we will prepare RTM. RTM means requirement traceability matrix, testing the application whether every requirement contains at least one test case or not. For prepare RTM, we need test cases and requirements. While executing test cases, if the developer gives the application to the test engineer start the doing testing for the application. If the expected data and the actual data is same, and then the status will be passed. If the expected data and the actual data is not same, then the status will be updated as a fail. While executing test cases, it is the important for software testing life cycle. This is done in the executing test cases. After executing, defect tracking is done, sir. While executing the test cases, we may across find the defects. It will be raised raise it to the developer. Developer has to accept it and fix the defects. It is done. It is done using tools Bugzilla or Mantis. For test execution report, we have to prepare one document. How many test cases are failed and how many test cases are passed. In that report, we will identify. So until the customer involvement is there, after defect tracking, after test execution report, we will arrange one meeting, retrospective meeting. The persons who involved in the developing the application and testing the application, all the software company members will gather and discuss about the project, how, what they done in a good, and what they have to improve in their next coming future project. They will rectify in that. They will develop.
Okay,
Good.
fine. What are the models in the SDLC?
There are 8 types of models: waterfall model, spiral model, V&V model, prototype model, hybrid model, derived model, incremental model.
Okay, can you explain when we will go for the each model?
Okay, sir. In waterfall model, when the customer freezes the requirement, we'll go for the waterfall model. But for a short-term application, we will go for the waterfall model. For simpler application, we'll go for the waterfall model, sir. For a spiral model, whenever the customer gives us the requirements part by part, we will go for the spiral model. And whenever the module is depending on another module, we will go for the spiral model, sir. And V&V model, we will whenever the customer needs high quality and long term applications, we will go for the V&V model, sir. In V&V model, we will develop compiler applications like bank applications, hospital applications, space applications, Navi applications, sir. In hybrid model, whenever customer want a combination of two models, we will go for the hybrid model, sir.
Okay, when we will go for Agile model?
Agile model, when the customer need a good quality and less time, then we will go for Agile model, sir.
So, so in the Agile model, what is Scrum?
Scrum, it is the one of the variant used in Agile methodology.
So, every company is also using only Scrum or any other models?
Most of the companies using Scrum only. 80% in IT industry using Scrum model only, sir.
Okay, so then what is Sprint?
Sprint, the time duration to complete one build.
Okay, fine. So, can you explain what is retesting?
Retesting, testing the application whether the defect is fixed or not.
Okay, then what is regression testing?
Testing the impact area of an application. After fixing the defect, we can change and we can add features, we can delete features.
Okay, we can do retesting first or regression testing first?
First we will do retesting, sir.
Okay, fine. So, what are the types of regression testing we have?
We have 3 types, sir. First is unit regression testing, second is full regression testing, third one is regional regression testing.
Okay. So, what is unit regression testing?
Testing one particular module, sir.
Okay, we are testing only one particular module.
Module
What are
in
the
a,
effects we have there?
yes.
Okay, then what is regional regression testing?
A regional regression testing, the impacted area of the defect will test in regression testing, sir.
Okay, fine. So, what is what is that functional testing?
Functional testing, testing the functionality of each and every component independently or separately is called functional testing, sir.
Okay. So, what are the functional testing components we have?
Components are mainly eight components, sir. Those are test field, test area, radio button, labeler, links, checkbox, drop downs.
Okay, fine. So, what are the types of the regression testing we will do?
Types of regression testing.
Uh,
Types of regression testing we will do.
no. Types of integration testing.
Types of integration. 4 types of integration testing, sir. Those are incremental integration testing, non-incremental integration testing, or Big Bang. Third one is sandwich integration testing. Fourth one is system integration testing, sir.
So, what is the integration testing?
Integration testing, testing the application, the data flow between two or more modules.
Okay.
dependent modules.
Suppose if I have two modules, can I at that time can I able to do integration testing? Is it possible or not possible?
Possible, sir.
How can I able to do integration testing if I have only one module?
One module by using the stubs and drivers, sir.
Okay, by using the stubs and drivers.
Will do.
Okay, fine. So assume that I have a one defect.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now so for a sorry, assume that I have one application. In that application, I have the 100 number of modules. Okay, what are the levels of testing that I can do?
Functional testing, integration testing, system testing, acceptance testing, sir.
Okay, for every application also, these all testings are mandatory.
Yeah, sir. Compulsory. We have to do every for
Okay, then
every
when we can
application.
do smoke testing?
Before doing functional testing, integration testing, system testing, we will do smoke testing, sir.
So why we need to do the smoke testing?
Because whenever the test engineer have less time to do testing for the application, he will go for the smoke testing, sir.
So in smoke testing, what we can check?
Only basic features, sir.
Just we can check that's basic features.
Features, sir.
So can you tell me the difference between smoke and sanity?
Okay, sir. Yeah. Smoke testing, testing the application, basic features only, sir. Testing the application, new features and bug fixes. It is a shallow and wide testing. It is narrow and deep testing. It does not. It is done on unstable builds, sir. It is done on stable builds, sir. Only positive testing is done in smoke testing, sir. Both positive and negative testing is done in sanity testing, sir. It is not subset of regression testing. It is a subset of regression testing, sir.
Okay, fine. Can you? So when we can write test cases, and who will prepare the test cases?
When before the developer gives the application, we have to write the test cases before only, sir. And after giving the application to the test engineer test the test cases.
Okay, who will write the test cases? Test engineer or any senior developers?
Senior developers and test engineers who can have experience in that, sir.
Okay, what is test case here? So we can write scenarios first or test cases first?
First we will write scenarios, sir.
Okay.
After that only we will write test cases.
So what is the difference between the scenarios and test cases?
Scenarios means testing the application in all possible ways, sir. Test case means it is a step-by-step procedure to test an application. Scenarios tell what to test. Test cases will tell how to test. It is scenarios does not have navigation steps. It has navigation steps. It takes less time. It takes more time to write, sir.
Okay, fine. Can you tell me the what is a what are the comes under the non-functional testings?
Performance testing, ad hoc testing, and
Okay,
exploratory testing.
So what is performance testing?
Performance testing, testing the response time of an application by applying loads.
So what is loads here?
Loads means number of users who uses the applications.
Okay, can we? What are the types of the performance testing we can able to do?
Four types, sir. First one is load testing, stress testing, volume testing, soak testing, sir.
Okay, so what are the tools we are using in the manual? What are the testing tools?
What are the testing tools in manual, sir?
What are the test management tools?
Test management tools, QC or ALM. QC means quality center. ALM means um, application life management.
Okay.
And it is a old version. Old version is QC, sir. New version is ALM, Zira, OTM, and test link Q test, sir. Test trial.
Okay, what is Big Bang?
Big Bang is also known as non-integration testing, sir. Whenever 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 we cannot find whether it is a parent module or a child module, we will do integration testing between them, sir.
Okay, fine. So can you explain the difference between developer and manual testing and automation?
Okay, sir. Manual testing, testing the functionality of an application without using tools, sir. In automation, testing the application with the help of tools, sir. It takes more time. It takes less time. For some test cases, we can execute fastly. For some test cases, it is a mission. It will give faster for us. It generates reports by own. It generates report by using tool. In manual testing, sometimes we cannot open in a different browsers. In sometimes in automation testing we open in all different browsers. So.
Can we able to do performance testing manually? Is it possible or not possible?
Yeah, so it is possible, but we need a huge number of persons and a huge number of devices. We have to multiple devices we need, and a huge testing requirement place is also needed. So that's why we'll go for automation testing, sir.
So if you want to do performance testing in automation, what are the tools we are going to using?
Zero
Performance testing tools.
performance testing tools. It is load runner, JMeter, and Neoload, WebLoad, Silk Performer.
Okay. What are the types of the testing we have?
Types of testing, sir. Three types of testing, sir. First one is black box testing. Second one is white box testing. Third one is gray box testing, sir.
Okay. Who will do these all testings?
These all
White box testing who will do and black box testing who will do?
white box testing is done by the developer, sir. Black box testing is done by the test engineer, sir. Gray box testing is done both the developers and test engineers, sir.
Okay, fine. So last and final. So what are the levels of testing?
Levels of testing. There are four types of levels of testing. Those are functional testing, integration testing, system testing, acceptance testing, sir.
Okay, fine, sir. That's it.
Thank you, sir.